Hello and welcome back to Learning Guitar with Jerry Brooks. I figured talk about scales a little bit. Of course, most of the time you're going to be using minor and major pentatonic for most of this popular music, especially rock and blues and country and stuff. And most of us know this shape. If you don't know the minor pentatonic, then check out a video on somebody that really discusses that. That's the minor. For a major pentatonic, even for like a D major pentatonic, basically just move that down here to where your B minor pentatonic would be. But what you do is obviously your root notes have changed, there's your root notes for a D minor pentatonic. When you're in a major, there's going to be a root note, root note, root note. And then I just slid down to the D there on the A string, 5th fret. But that's another thing I'll touch on there is you don't have to go just all the time. I don't really do that most of the time. Usually I'll do that, incorporate those. Same with a minor pentatonic. Instead of using that right there, because it just sort of flows better. But yeah, major and minor pentatonic, typically you can get by with using one of those two scales, and then you can add in notes like the blues scale, what they call the blues scale, just basically a minor pentatonic scale, but you're adding in these little, it's a flat 5 is technically what that is. And that's a nice thing to add an extra layer of bluesiness to the playing. And then with the major pentatonic, adding in the 4, which is G note, and you'll hear a lot of that, and a lot of Allman Brothers, Dickie Betts like to use that. Just think of these pentatonics as pretty much the basics. You can't really go wrong with them. And then once you get those going, you can begin to add in and sprinkle in these extra notes from like that blues scale, or adding in, like I said, the 4 with the major pentatonic scale, and adding in notes from other things as well. It just depends on the thing about the pentatonic is it's kind of hard to go wrong with.